Simon & Schuster Audio presents Lessons from Lucy, The Simple Joys of an Old Happy Dog by Dave Barry. Read by the author.
Introduction. I've always been a dog person. When I was a boy, our family had a standard poodle named Mistral, which is a French word for a cold northwesterly wind. The name wasn't our idea. Nobody in my family had ever been to France. We were the kind of family who would name a dog Buster. Mistral was named by his previous owners, a wealthy family who gave him to us because they could no longer keep him. When we got him, he was a pampered indoor dog who had one of those professional poodle hairstyles with the ridiculous poofs, including one on his head. I believe Mistral was embarrassed about how he looked, as if he'd gotten invited to a dog party where the invitation said, "Come in a wacky costume," and he was the only dog who did. But after a short while in the Barry household, wrestling with us Barry kids and racing around in the woods and marshes behind our house, and never receiving any kind of even semi-professional grooming, Mistral was transformed from a foo-foo house dog into a red-blooded, slobbering, leg-humping, free-range American dog so shaggy and filthy that it would not have been surprising to see soybeans sprouting from his coat. I had a special bond with Mistral because I illegally fed him under the table at supper time. As a child, I was a very picky eater. The only foods I really liked were vanilla ice cream and ketchup, although usually not together. But we Barry children were not allowed to leave the table until we cleaned our plates. So I was in big trouble when my mother, an otherwise decent human being, decided to serve us Brussels sprouts, which, this has been shown in laboratory studies, are actually the severed heads of Martian fetuses. I could not eat them. I could barely look at them. The rest of the family would finish supper and go watch Gunsmoke on the RCA Victor TV with the massive wooden cabinet housing an 11-inch black and white no-definition screen. And I'd be stuck at the table, sitting in front of a plate of cold, green, slimy alien spheres, an abused child with nothing to look forward to except slow death by starvation. That changed when we got Mistral. At supper time, he would camp underneath the table in front of me and wolf down anything I slipped him. Meat, fish, pasta, the occasional napkin, even vegetables, including Brussels sprouts. In those days, there was a TV show called Lassie, wherein every week a boy named Timmy, who was, with all due respect, an idiot, would get stuck in a well or fall into some quicksand or get into some other dire predicament. Then his faithful collie Lassie would race.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?